I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight ceremony. Hi everybody, we're really with long hair, so we're all here burn with those candles. It's a big community here. I'd like to just talk about my very close friends, what a great community we have and how much of an impact this event has. I want to talk a little bit about the agenda. For the hospital, we're going to have a candlelight. Hi, good evening. My name is Jerry Buckley. I am president of NCID. Anytime that we lose someone here in this community, it's a huge loss. First, I want to thank his parents to be with us this evening. They contacted us and told us that we wanted to support you. We're thinking about all of you here, and so thank you so much to Ben's parents. Hi, good evening. My name is Jerry Buckley. Thank you for coming tonight, president of NCID, and sharing your son with us. Anytime that we lose someone here in this community, it's a huge loss. To support Ben's parents, I want to thank to support this great community with us this evening, because we will grow from this experience. Right now, it's incredibly sad that we're here together to support us, that we want to support you. We're thinking about all of you here, and so thank you so much to Ben's parents. Hi, good evening. My name is Jerry Buckley. Thank you for coming tonight, president of NCID, and sharing your son with us. Anytime that we lose someone here in this community, it's a huge loss. Ben was a major inspiration. First, I want to thank to support this great community. I'd like to introduce the dean of that college to come up with this experience. The Saunders College affected us here together to support us, that we want to support you. We're thinking about all of you here, and so thank you so much to Ben tonight. Hi, good evening. My name is Jerry Buckley. Thank you for coming tonight, president of NCID, and sharing your son with us. Anytime that we lose someone here in this community, it's a huge loss. Ben was a major inspiration. First, I want to thank to support this great community. I'd like to introduce the dean of that college to come up with this experience. The Saunders College affected us here.
Good evening, I'm Jackie Molzerall. I'm the Dean of the Saunders College of Business at RIT, where Ben was studying finance. It's amazing to see so many of you here tonight, and I certainly want to thank you for coming, and also thank you parents for allowing us to have this celebration of Ben. I did not know that. So good evening, I'm Jackie Molzerall. I'm the Dean of the Saunders College of Business at RIT. I am so sorry Ben was studying finance. However, over the last couple of days, I feel like I got to know Ben. I certainly want to thank you. Based on the things that I've learned over the last few days, I truly wish that I had the opportunity to meet him, to have this celebration. I talked with his advisor and with some of his faculty that knew Ben And I was just struck by the common theme and thoughts that they shared with me regarding Ben's joy in being a student here at RIT. Just to share some of these thoughts that some of his faculty shared with me, I truly wish. Ben was engaged during class. He was always happy, and he really enjoyed the company of his friends in his classes. He was always upbeat and a diligent, hardworking student. Ben was a great student with a big heart, and he always had a smile on his face. I would see him around the building, the Lowenthal building, the College of Business, and he'd be laughing with his friends, and he was just happy being a college student at RIT. He will be greatly missed. Obviously, Ben loved the RIT community, and that's something I've heard over and over again over the last few days. And I think you all know that we have a very special community here, and it's because of you, and it's because of students like Ben. You make this community special. It's obvious that Ben flourished here at RIT, but he also contributed to the community, just like you do. And I think Ben would want us all to continue to laugh and smile and continue to make RIT this special place that it is. So I just wanted to share a poem with you that I think captures some of the things that I've heard over the last few days, and some of you might know it. It's called Afterglow. I'd like the memory of me to be a happy one. I'd like to leave an afterglow of smiles when life is done. I'd like to leave an echo, whispering softly down the ways of happy times and laughing times and bright and sunny days. I'd like the tears of those of you who grieve to dry before the sun of happy memories that I leave behind when day is done.
Thank you so much. The NTID Student Congress President, I'd like to introduce Christina Bernhardt. Hello everyone, my name is Christina. I am the NTID Student Congress President. And it's not easy to be here tonight, but I really appreciate seeing all your faces. NTID Student Congress values student leaders. That's what makes the community, it's the essence of the community here at NTID. Constantly striving to improve this community, and it's because the NTID is our home, and it was Ben's home. And I'd like to sort of share some of the traits that Ben had as a person. He gave so much to this community. Ben had such a passion for adventure. He loved to travel, and when he found something that he liked, he would just never stop doing it. Whatever his passion, he just stuck with it. And you know, he was always curious. He was never tired of the challenges that were out there in life, and it was important for him to be a leader in that sense, and he contributed a lot to our community in that way. And so I know that he would want to inspire you guys to take on that spirit and be leaders yourselves. I'm sorry. Student leaders, when we think of those people, when you think about being a leader, this is the time. This is the time for you to go ahead and step up. If there's something that you've been thinking about that's outside your comfort zone, Ben would want you to reach for that. That's what makes NTID a great home for everybody here. We have the opportunity to pursue those. Thank you. Thank you, Christina. I'd like to introduce the Director of Residence Life. Religious Life.
I found it interesting, and always have, that in tragedies, we come together and light candles. Today is a tragic loss, and yet a celebration. The loss that Ben is not with us. The celebration, his memory lives on. And in a few moments when we light those are candles not only that we light in memory of Ben, but also candles, hopefully, in the vision of them, that imprint their image upon the lives of his family to sustain them in the days ahead. And for all of us as a community to sustain us and to remember the light that he brought and the laughter that he brought and the joy that he brought. And in the lighting of each candle, to give thanks for the community we have that can embrace his mom and his dad, that can embrace each other, and remember that the darkness is so easily conquered by the light of hope and memory and joy. I found this poem, actually it's a reflection, that was written by a woman who had lost a loved one. And she said this: "You will lose someone you can't live without, and your heart will be badly broken. And the bad news is that you never completely get over the loss of your loved one. But this is also the good news. They live forever in your broken heart that doesn't seal back up, and you come through. It's like having a broken leg that never heals perfectly, that still hurts when the weather gets cold, but you learn to dance with the limp." Let us pray. As we gather here this afternoon, O God, we remember and celebrate the life and laughter, the energy and joy, the uniqueness and gift, which was and remains Ben, son, brother, friend, student of this community. Bless all who gather here today. We come together bonded by pain and grieving. Our tears of grief are set deep in memories of Ben's laughter and love, deep in our loss and wounded, yet we are being healed already by each other's embrace. Bless us, O God, this day and the days to come with your presence. May we live confident that the hands which hold us here are the same hands holding Ben. And in your embrace, may we remember and laugh and embrace things past, present, and promised yet to come. Amen.
Okay, thank you. Does everybody have their candles? All right, now I'd like everyone to line up around this circle and make sure that you're a safe distance from the person next to you. We'll have some people volunteering to light all the candles, and once they're all lit, then we will have an opportunity for people to share their remarks and memories of Ben. Okay? So go ahead and everybody line up around this circle here. Make a circle.
I'm good. Oh, you're still working? Did you just check online? See if it's still working?
Yes. Well, not just. Yeah.
What was that?
I was looking.
Wow. Amazing.
Anyone who wants to say anything can come up here. Can everyone see me up here? If someone has a memory or a remark that they'd like to say, you're welcome to come up here. Can everyone see me okay? Wave your hands if you can see me. Okay, so if you'd like to say something about Ben, you can come up to the stage now. This is your time. Okay, this was really hard for me to say. It was my first big. I went through a lot with him. And from day one in this fraternity, he taught me so much. I felt like I was a boy and now a man, and I just can't live without him. He's just a permanent part of my heart. I admire him so much in all of his travel and adventure and passion. He's an awesome man, and nothing can replace him. There's no words that I have to describe him. I'm gonna miss him so much. Thank you. Hi everybody. My name is Jamie Moore. Ben and I, we have history. We grew up together, you know, from preschool all the way on up. So let me just tell you a little bit about our history, right? So we grew up together, you know, we went through everything. We were hanging out all the time, every birthday party, you know, we were always together. He would always pick on me, and I would pick on him. You know, it was just such a loving friendship that way. And there was not a day where I wasn't getting picked on by Ben. No, and so we would just go back and forth like that. And it's been so many years that we've kept in touch. Really my whole life, to the point where we arrived at college, and I remember that, you know, before Ben got to college, I heard that he wanted to have a better relationship with me. You know, I had sort of drawn the line after all of that getting picked on for a while. And so I could see that he was a different person when he arrived to college. And we started repairing that relationship, and we kept running into each other, and really just recently, this past summer, we finally really reconnected in that really special way again. And it had taken a long time to do that, and I just found out so many things about him that we had in common that I didn't realize. You know, we ended up riding bikes together, mountain biking, just so many great experiences, you know, all those crazy things that happen when you're biking in the woods. Sometimes we had a couple accidents, but he was just the best man. And he actually did apologize to me after we had that fight in high school. So yeah, we had that connection from so many years, and being able to reconnect in college was just one of the best opportunities that I could have. And it's really hard to find that. He's gone. And so I don't have that person to go mountain biking with in the forest. And like Christina said, it's follow your passion. Whatever that you're reaching for, let Ben send you a message today that it's a beautiful world. You know, we're here in this beautiful place, the sun's setting. Ben is in a good place now, and he wants you to reach for those goals. Excuse me. So And just don't pity him, be proud of him because of what he's done, and just keep that in your memory of him, please. I love you all. I love Ben. I love his family. I'm so sorry for your loss. So it seems like people are having a hard time seeing, so if you want, you can gather in. You can all come closer.
I wasn't as.
Hold on a second. Right.
It's fine. Sorry, my bad. So I mean, I wasn't as close to Ben as a lot of people that were here, but he was the true, like, meaning and definition of what a gentleman and man should be in this world. He was never not happy, always trying to make the rest of you happy. I met him for the first time in the spring of freshman year when he went on Snow Jam, and random coincidence that 3 of the people I was staying with didn't want to go out that night, and I ran into Ben and Thomas and one other person, and I was in the bar by myself, and we all hung out and got a little drunk for the rest of the night, but he'll truly be missed, and he was a great human being. And that's it. Sorry.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. My name is Gideon. And I wanted to dress colorful tonight. You know, I know Ben, he's a colorful person. And every time I saw him, if he was wearing gray colors, it was a bad day. But if he was wearing bright colors, it was a good day. And he never ever had a bad day. Right, so every day of his life, he was wearing bright colors. It was bright. And he influenced me, and I know he influenced everyone in this community, everyone that I'm seeing here tonight. I know that we can't see him anymore, but we can feel him. We can feel him in our hearts. And feel that colorful spirit. I'm sorry. Thank you. Alright, I'll have some last remarks before we close. My name is Thomas, and I've known Ben since I was 5 and a half. We grew up together. And I will never, ever forget his humor, He always helped me from kindergarten to high school. I would see him almost every weekend. He would always help me with everything. He'd encourage me to try new things. One time when we were freshmen in high school, we had this new activity, and Ben suggested to go skiing, and I was like, I don't know, I don't think I like skiing. And he encouraged me to try it. So I borrowed Ben's dad's skis and tried it, and I realized that I liked it. And so, you know, Ben, it's just like Ben to introduce me to so many things. I was a roommate with him for 3 years. He's always been there for me. He's such a happy guy. And he lived life to the fullest. A wise man once told me, don't cry because it happened. Don't cry because it happened. Be happy because it did.
Hello everyone, good evening. First I'd like to say thank you all for being here. The community meant a lot to Ben, and we want to thank you all for being here tonight in support of him and his family. Ben loved his fraternity so much. We had a meeting with Jerry Buckley to talk about Ben and the services that we wanted to set up for him tonight, and we just couldn't even figure out how to express how much Ben meant to us and how much he loved the community and the fraternity that he was a part of. And so tonight we decided that we're going to share Sigma Nu's Creed with you all, because it's something that was really important to Ben, and we'd like you all to join with us in signing the Creed, if you feel comfortable in doing so. Okay. Is everybody okay to sign with the candles in their hand as well? Okay, so for now, if you would please blow out your candles. Follow along as I do the Sigma Nu Creed. To believe in the life of love, to walk in the way of honor, to serve in the light of truth. This is the life, the way, and the light of Sigma Nu. This is the creed of our fraternity. I love you all.
So he can get free tickets. That was a lot.
Again, thank you all so much for being here. Ben would have been so happy to see you all here. We have a memory board, so please be sure to sign that before you leave. We will be giving that to his parents to take home with them. Thank you again. We love you all. Also, we still have some refreshments left, so please help yourself to those before you leave. And if you would, put your candles on the table. And thank you so much again for coming this evening.
Oh, my name's Max. No problem.
Really?